All right, April snowstorms. This says 2019, but April snowstorms, are they the norm? And I'm talking blizzards in Minnesota. Last year we had a 22-inch snowfall. That was the record. Right now we got about 4 inches that came down. It's pretty melty and slushy. We're predicted to get a total of 13 to 15 inches around the Minnesota metro area. So we will see how much additional snow we get on top of this. It is quite a bit. We are plowing it up here at my plow site. It's the last time. So again, another springtime. This will be my 4th job in 4 years, taking another job. Actually taking an old job, one of my previous companies. The boss is kind of, I talked to him at the beginning of winter, expecting triplets and everything, that I didn't want to really do installs anymore just because of the time factor and time nature of install crews, and just getting other guys to work hard and getting other guys to work fast, and being dependent on other people when you go home, basically when the job is finished and stuff. But not being that great of a scenario for me, I took a nice there's a little bit of an additional pay, helping additional future stuff, because I really want to get it back into sales, not just irrigation tech work. Then I'll probably do some sales videos on what and how to sell some stuff, because I know there's a lot of questions in the landscaping world of new guys not knowing how to stuff, especially guys that just are used to mowing and stuff, how to start bidding landscape stuff. So we will get on that. My little sidewalk guy is pushing some stuff out for me. But yeah, so are snowstorms the new norm? And I'm going to tell you the answer is yes. Snowstorms, blizzards, and we have no snow on the ground. You can see there are no piles, and this looks like a fresh winter start. This is actually the last snow of the year. We're going to get some more snow coming down after this tonight at some point. This snow is really slushy. It's peeling up pretty nice, and the ground temps are still pretty warm, but cold enough to hold some snow right now. My plow wings aren't quite working, whatever. We'll struggle through last time in the season. There's lots of drains exposed. I didn't even remember there was this many drains out here. They told us, oh, be careful for this. Be careful. So the ground is solid. They say, be careful for the ground. Well, yeah, it's going to get torn up somewhere. These plows don't lift that high, especially on trucks. But, just the additional, a lot of the snow contracts don't go to April. So it's a good, April, 13 inches of snow. It'll be a huge win for a lot of people to just say, yeah, we're going to plow it, but it's going to be additional costs over a regular snow event. So, just working it right here. Shout out to everybody in Minnesota. I want you to thumbs up and like the video if you're in the Minnesota area. If you're doing irrigation right now in April, like you should be, let me get you the thumbs up on that video too. So we are just gonna go at it. Gonna plow to my heart's content. They're like, yeah, we'll start you at 1. Well, by the time I get this plowed in 4 hours, it's 7 o'clock right now. In 4 hours, it'll be 11. There is no coming back at 1. I guess I can go and sleep for 2 hours or do some yada yada. There ain't nothing gonna work for that. So it's just, it is what it is. We're gonna be out all day tomorrow. It's supposed to snow all day. I haven't really looked at the weather again. I just heard the weather report that 15 inches of snow. System kind of dropped more at the front half. They're expecting just rain and a 1/10 of an inch of snow. We got these like 4 inches. This stuff just stalled. Nice thing is it sprays nice and far. You can see where I've already plowed. It's nice and cleaned up, and even some little bit of trails and stuff are gonna be fine. They're hopefully gonna melt off real quick, not cause a whole lot of hassle. Just gonna start pushing stuff across the street. City plows might not even be out. The city streets are pretty passable. Rush hour is always a challenge because people just don't know how to drive. They forget. It's been so nice for like 3 weeks, but it's the normal. Was expecting to starting up irrigation systems on Monday. I start my new job Monday, and I'm gonna start getting my service van and all of that ready. Be pretty exciting. Fourth job in 4 years. My wife was pretty upset about it. She said, "This is it. Like, this is the last time I'm going to switch." And honestly, it probably is. I really like these guys. They're where I start out. It's where I cut my teeth. But now, you know, I branched out to get a little bit more money. Ended up here and there in different places. I was irrigation managing at one place, moved to manage at another place for less stress. Turned out to be about the same stress. Then the final straw kind of was they brought another manager on to do residential irrigation, and they had no residential irrigation account. So it's like you feel like you're competing for your job, and I'm not really into that. So I was out of there. I also felt like I didn't really fit in and fit their company culture. Like I'm a go-getter, and I felt like the reason they weren't making money is they didn't have enough go-getters in their company to take care of stuff like that. So that's just me. Like, I like to be surrounded by like-minded people that are out after it. They're trying to make money like everybody else, not just here to milk the clock and collect the paycheck kind of deal. All right, hopefully we'll get some more videos here after in a little bit.